Everybody. My name is Nikki. I'm the FAR director, and I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to go through the FAR 2019-2020 resource drive. So, I'm going to give a brief description of each of these and maybe go into the folders. But basically, the way that this looks is kind of how it's going to stay, but we might add some folders. No matter how many folders we add, the mechanics of the drive will always be the same. So you would click on the folder that you want to go into. We'll start with advocacy. This is here for institutions to be able to show and showcase what they've done on their campuses in terms of advocacy. So for each of these manual input kind of examples, I have a template for everybody. If this is suggested, you don't have to use it, but I found it easier to use when I was filling out the examples. So if you want to pause it to look at it or go to find this document on the drive, you can, but this is what that looks like. And then there's going to be a UCF example. This example is a resolution we did as an advocacy initiative. I included a brief description, how many residents we serviced, and some details about it. Moving on, we have our agendas. There's nothing in here right now, but anytime we meet online or in person, the agenda will be published here at least a week before the meeting. FARHs, this is anything that you go, anything FARH related, you're going to go here to submit them, to find out more information about them. Becca's currently working on inputting all of that information into this folder, so it will be live and ready soon. I'm not going to even click on it. General resources, this is probably the folder that's going to grow the most, so always check this out first. Right now we have a Fall Leadership Summit summary, so we have a summary of the minutes and also the minutes in case you're interested in going back and reading what we did, or if you weren't there and want to get informed as to what we talked about. The transition report templates, so there's going to be a transition checklist template and a transition document template. So this is going to be able to be used by institutions to transition outgoing incoming executive board members are going to be transitioned by outgoing members, and this ensures longevity of the organization through passing down important information that is needed. Then we have our governing docs. So we have most of these is a service-based organization or NRHH folder, and then we have an RHA folder. Any equivalent to RHA that you have on your campus, whether it's IRHC, RHA, RSA, it's going to go under here. So UCF's governing docs, I just copy pasted my policy book and my constitution in there. And then you have organizational development. So a lot of times on our campuses, we have trainings for executive boards or for our hall councils or area councils. So this is where you're going to put those. So we have a fall and a spring leadership training. So we put this year's fall leadership training presentation, as well as the presentations we use to train our individual positions within our hall councils. You might not have that. You might have something else, and you might have like discussion questions that go around. So you would just start a new folder. This is, you right click and you click new folder, and that's how you start one. Organizational structure. Service-based organization again, and then RHA. We have a template and there's a UCF example. Personal development, there's nothing there right now, but as the state board of directors compile resources for personal development, we'll be putting it there. Personal development are things like public speaking and resume building. Programs, same as advocacy, we want institutions to be able to showcase the programs they've had on their campus. So we have a program template that is suggested and a UCF example. The rosters are very, very important. Please, the second you have access to the drives, fill these out. There's an RHA portion and an NRHH one. So there's a master list. So you're going to fill out the master list first, and then you're going to find your respective position down here, and you're going to fill that out as well. Please keep in mind you put your institution name and pronouns, email, and position. Please fill out pronouns. It is very important, and we want all of our students to be able to know how to refer to each other in emails and communications. And then we have service initiatives, which is the same as the advocacy and the programs. It's just for our NRHHs to be able to showcase their initiatives on their campuses. So there's that template right there. Surveys is currently empty, but anytime we have evaluations or any surveys we send out, we'll send it out through here and put it on here, and this is where you're going to go to find those. And then as the SBD, same with personal development, as we start to gather and accumulate team builders and icebreakers, we'll start to put them there. So that's how you use the drive. If there's any questions, please reach out to me at directorfar@gmail.com or reach out to me via GroupMe. Remember, if you want to add any folder, you right click, click new folder, and name it. That's all. Have a great, great day.